On the 22nd hour, Jordan's TV turned off by itself. That would have been fine, except Jordan hadn't touched the remote. The power was still on, and when they checked their phone, the Netflix account showed the 22nd title still playing, from a device Jordan didn't own. Breath. The device location showed Jordan's own address. And the part nobody prepared them for. That was only the beginning. Jordan was a film critic, not famous, just thorough. 3 years reviewing horror for a mid-sized entertainment blog, the kind of person who laughed at jump scares and graded slashers by their practical effects budgets. Breath. So when Netflix published a list of the 22 scariest things currently streaming, Jordan didn't read it as a warning. They saw a weekend project. The apartment was quiet. Their partner was out of town. 2 days, a good screen, and a personal rule they had never broken: never review something you haven't actually watched. None of that felt dangerous on a Friday afternoon. The first 8 were easy. Jordan had seen several already: analytical rewatches, notes in a Google Doc. Effective atmosphere. Cheap, competent, overrated. By midnight, they had moved through the first third of the list with the confidence of someone who had made a career of not being scared. Around 1 in the morning, they started number 9. Found footage. The kind that makes you feel like you're watching someone's actual home video. And Jordan, who had watched hundreds of these, felt something they hadn't felt since childhood. A certainty that someone was standing just outside the frame. Breath. They wrote it off. Found footage does that. It's a psychological trick. Jordan wrote that in the notes doc and didn't sleep. By Saturday afternoon, they were on number 14. The apartment felt smaller. Not claustrophobic, more like a room you know well that has rearranged itself slightly. Nothing Jordan could point to. The couch was in the same position. The lights were the same. But something in peripheral vision kept suggesting the corners of the room weren't quite where they should be. Breath. Jordan closed the blinds. At number 17, a documentary paused on a face in a crowd. Jordan rewound it. Background figure, barely visible, 2 seconds of screen time. But this person was not looking at the subject being filmed. They were looking directly at the camera. The focused, deliberate look of someone who knows they are being watched. Breath. And is watching back. Jordan messaged a friend with the timestamp. The friend watched it. "I don't see anyone," they said. Jordan rounded again. The face was gone. Numbers 18 and 19 passed. The apartment was fully dark by then. Jordan hadn't turned the lights on and couldn't explain why. The only light was the screen. That felt correct in a way that didn't make sense. Breath. Midway through 19, a character in the show received a call from an unknown number. The scene cut before you heard what was said. Jordan's phone rang. Unknown number. They let it go to voicemail. No message. But the call log showed it lasted 47 seconds. Jordan does not remember 47 seconds. Number 20 required 3 attempts to finish. Not because of fear. Jordan couldn't say why. Each time past the 40-minute mark, there was just a gap. A few minutes unaccounted for. Not sleep. Not distraction. Just nothing. Number 21 ended on a static shot of an empty room. The camera held for 40 seconds without cutting. No music. No sound. Jordan wrote one line in the notes doc before moving on. Breath. This room looks exactly like my hallway. They checked the hallway. Empty. They started number 22. They don't remember the plot. They don't remember the characters. What they remember is the TV going dark, picking up their phone, seeing the account notification about the unknown device, and one other detail, they left out of the review they eventually published. Breathed. Before the screen went black, something in the background of the frame moved. Not a glitch, not a compression artifact, not a reflection. A shape that leaned forward. Toward the camera. Toward them. Jordan published the review that Monday. Technically competent. Recommended all 22. They haven't watched a film alone since. Their partner noticed a shift. Nothing dramatic, just new habits. Every light on in every room. Curtains drawn before dark. Jordan told the story once, over coffee in daylight. Their partner laughed, breathed. Jordan didn't. The unknown device is still logged into the account. 2 password changes. It comes back each time. Jordan called Netflix support. Support confirmed the device was showing as Jordan's own phone. The phone they had been holding. The call log showed it as active at that address. The account still shows number 22 as paused, not finished. Paused at the exact moment the screen went dark. Neither of them has gone back to unpause it. Here's what stays with me about this. Those 22 titles are available right now, tonight, to anyone who wants to watch them. Millions of people already have, alone, in the dark, just like Jordan did. Most of them are fine. Most. What do you think was actually in that final frame? Leave your theory below. I read every comment, and some of the replies on this one have been harder to shake than the story itself. Save this video too, because you're going to want to show someone who thinks they don't get scared. If you'd rather take your horror somewhere other than a screen you can't turn off, Audible is running a free 30-day trial right now. The horror catalog is deep, titles in there that will make tonight's video feel like a warm-up. Link is in the description. Subscribe for a new nightmare every week. Keep the lights on.